My name is Paula Shiner, and I'm the CEO of Coastline, and I'm happy to be here this morning at our annual Healthy Aging Fair. We have this fair on an annual basis. We actually co-sponsor the fair with one of the local councils on aging. And this year we're co-sponsoring it with the Acushnet Council on Aging. We have usually over 100 vendors who either provide direct services or provide information that are going to help seniors and disabled individuals live a healthier life. What I would like them to connect with organizations and individuals who can address their specific needs or concerns. For example, they may have a need for some in-home services, and we have a number of providers who do that. We also have the district attorney's office here if they have concerns about financial exploitation. Companies that provide home modification, equipment. Notice one of our vendors provides support for individuals who have hearing difficulties. So I think that we cover all of the bases, and any questions or concerns or any information that a senior may be in need of, we have resources available for them here today. We are very excited to be supporting age-friendly, not only New Bedford, but supporting all of the communities surrounding New Bedford that are moving towards more age-friendly, livable communities. We're also trying to incorporate dementia friendliness, and I think that what I would say about that is it isn't what we are looking for seniors, but it's what they're looking for themselves so that their communities can be a better, safer place to live.
Age-Friendly New Bedford project is a collaboration between Coastline and the Council on Aging within the city to address the factors that make it possible for people to age in the city and stay engaged, stay healthy, stay active. So we're looking at things like housing and transportation, work, social inclusion, parks department, really all the pieces of a person's life. The action plan is a list of items that was created based on research that we did with surveys and interviews, and really taking all the information we gathered and distilling it into a list of the items that we really thought we needed to work on. And that list is 85 items long, and we're tackling that one by one. So this is a really wide collaboration that involves so many agencies throughout the city. Almost every department within the city is working with us, as well as folks like Community Nurse, Alzheimer's Association, Bristol Community College, the Community Health Center, almost anybody, YMCA, YWCA, almost anyone you can think of is participating in this project with us. So the community had all the input when we did the research to create the list. And now we're out in community talking to people, making sure we're staying current, making sure we're addressing the items that are most important to them. So we're at congregate meal sites, neighborhood meetings, housing sites, and of course events like this. So what we see is that the population of older adults is growing, and that improvements we make that serve that generation tend to positively affect everybody. So for example, if we can install more park benches, then that's good for everyone, from the 5-year-olds all the way up to the 85-year-olds.
My name is Warren Renshausen. I'm the Recreation Director here in Fairhaven, and the event today is the health fair for the seniors. And they came to us maybe about, 6 or 7 years ago, and they were alternating sites. And then they just asked if we could have it here every year because our site was so big. It's a full-size gymnasium, and they can fit everybody under one roof. So being an arm of the town with the Recreation Department and working closely with the COA next door with Ann Sylvia, I mean, it made perfect sense to offer it as a community hosting opportunity for us. Well, obviously, the more people that come in, the more people that know about us. Hopefully, we can pick a few members out of it. That we have our brochures out on the front counter. We have trips that go on. on. We're going to Hampton Beach in June. We're going up to New York, or down to New York in November, over to Salem during the Halloween time, and we have a trip going up to Settlers Green in North Conway, New Hampshire too. So we offer activities as far as classes and things like that. We offer youth programming and trips, as well as we try to do as many intergenerational activities that we can with Ann next door at the COA. So we've run, we're during our summer program mainly is the best time because we have the kids here. We've gone and actually Ann is going down the water slide, even, and Sylvia. So, but we've had petting zoos come in and like a carnival type atmosphere the same day. So we had cotton candy machines and things like that, where the seniors were out in the courtyard there. The kids were there. They were sort of not playing together, but interacting together. We've had cooking opportunities where we bring some kids from our after-school program. They go next door, and this Ann was facilitating some cooking things with the seniors and the kids together, so that they sort of were learning the tricks of the trade, so to speak. So yeah, any type of event like that is always beneficial for us, I think.
How do you think the age groups benefit from interacting with each other?
Well, some of the kids, I'm not saying all the kids, but I'm sure some of the kids don't have the interaction with a grandparent. Maybe they've passed on or whatever, so it's nice for that, as well as the seniors maybe not have any grandchildren nearby. So it's a good match there, as far as activities and passing on little tidbits of information that they may not be able to give their own grandchildren. So it's always a nice activity.
Hi, my name is Chris Gidwani. I am from A+ Home Medical Supply. We're located at 92 Grape Street in New Bedford, right across the street from St. Luke's Hospital. Our phone number is 508-984-5200. I'm a certified podorthic and orthotic fitter, so I deal with diabetic shoes and back braces. I help people who have diabetes fit for proper shoes that help with diabetic neuropathy and bone deformities and amputations. I also do fit people for back braces, people who have arthritis, spondylolisthesis, and spondylolisthesis. The back brace helps support your lower back while you're doing activities at home and helps you work for a longer period of time before you have to sit down again. If you have any questions, please call the office. The office is 508-984-5200. My name is Chris, and I talk to everyone about everything. So don't feel like if you don't have the proper insurance or this or that, I will help you out the best I can, and 95% of my job is education.
My name's Kara Angia. I'm a licensed funeral director with the Rock Funeral Home and also the Waring-Sullivan Group. We have locations in New Bedford, Dartmouth, Fairhaven, Somerset, Fall River, Swansea, and we have Wilbur Romano Funeral Home in Rhode Island. I'm also an advanced planning specialist, so I meet with folks who want to get their arrangements done ahead of time, when there are many benefits to do so. First of all, you get your wishes down in our files, so you get what you want when the time comes. It saves money in the long run because it locks in our prices, so what our pricing today would never change. And another thing with cremation on the rise, if you want to be cremated, folks don't know that all of your next of kin have to sign the cremation authorization. So if you don't have a living spouse and you have 7 children, all children have to sign, which sometimes can be difficult. Doing your pre-arrangements ahead of time helps alleviate that headache at the time because you can sign your own forms. So at the time somebody passes away, most funeral homes, including ours, payments are due in full, which is an expense that families don't really have at the time, especially if it's unexpected. So with pre-arrangements, we can set you up on a payment plan. So you can pay your funeral down in 3 or 5 years. You don't really have to bring any paperwork. We would just set up an appointment. You would come in. We would ask you all those questions that a funeral director would ask you at the time. There's actually over 150 questions that need to be answered at the time someone passes away, and we can get the majority of those down ahead of time with your pre-arrangements. So when the time comes and your family comes in, it's a lot less stressful for them because they can be there for maybe a half hour as opposed to maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours, because all the questions would be taken care of. So we've never had a family come in saying, I can't believe they pre-arranged, that was awful. It's always the other way around. Folks that come in at the time of need that don't have pre-arrangements are kind of always on that line where they wish they did, and a lot of those folks end up coming back to see us to do their own.
Hi, I'm Nancy Miller. I'm the program coordinator at the Dartmouth Council on Aging. We have a lot of activities and programs that we're offering at the Council on Aging. Next month we're having a memoir writing workshop. We're also having a cannabis presentation. We are happy to be a part of the new Discovery Center, where we'll place people that are newly retired into volunteer positions. We're not your mother's senior center. We have a lot of programs for baby boomers. We're pretty much on the cutting edge, I believe. We try to offer programming that people of all ages would be interested in, and I think we do a great job at it. You should come in and see our center. We have a beautiful center. Part of it is newly renovated. We have many activities, too many to mention. I would recommend coming in and checking us out, sitting in on some of our classes. I'm there every day. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them and give you a tour.
So hi, I'm Tanisha Washington, Community Relations Specialist with Community Nurse Home Care, and we're here at the Fairhaven Rec Center for our Healthy Aging Fair. And I'd like to just shed some light on a couple of programs that we have upcoming. We'll be having a memory loss support group, it's new, coming up at the All-American in Wareham every third Wednesday of the month. So if you are dealing with someone who's suffering with memory loss, if you're a caregiver and you just need some support, please don't hesitate. Give us a call at Community Nurse. Our number is 508-992-6278. My name is Tanisha. You can just ask for me, or you can just ask for our wellness department. We also have a couple of other programs I'd like to shed some light on. If you're having balance issues, if you know someone who has chronic disease, arthritis, COPD, heart disease, we have a ton of programs that can help improve your lifestyle. It's great for socialization, mobility issues. We'll be having an info session upcoming at the Buttonwood Senior Center on June 18th at noontime. This is a great way to find out what these programs are about, because you can then ask questions. You'll be surrounded by people with the same interest as you, so you can just come along. All our programs that we provide in the community are free of charge. So if you ever have any questions, again, please feel free to give a call to Community Nurse Home Care. My name is Tanisha, and I'd be more than happy to discuss anything that, anything to do with wellness, healthy living, even home care. We also provide clearly physical therapy services, skilled nursing services, homemaking services. We have a private duty department. That's fabulous. It's wonderful. Christine Gagnon is the manager over at our private duty department, and she can provide you with in-home homemaking, 24-hour care, whatever it is you need. You just got to call to find out about these services. So I encourage everybody to not hesitate or wait till you're at a point where you're desperate. We don't want that. We want you to be proactive and seek out that information or refer someone.
As an aging population, we, the seniors, need to be educated on everything that's available in our local community.
Did you have any idea that there were this many vendors here that are just here for you?
I was hoping there would be, but it's very nice to see this many participating.
Was there anything in particular that caught your eye, any vendor here?
Lots of wellness, lots of available information from many different entities.
I'm Eric Poulin with the Bristol County District Attorney's Office. On Friday, June 14th from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m., the Bristol County District Attorney's Office, along with Coastline Elderly Services and several sponsors, are putting together a Bristol County celebration of seniors. So we invite seniors to come out and join us for a free breakfast from 9 to 10. From 10 to 11, we have a speaking program with a number of topics on, that are important to seniors, different presentations, things they should hear about, what to do before you hire a caregiver to come work in your home. AARP will be making a presentation as well, and a number of other speakers. And then throughout the entire day, we have a huge resource fair, close to probably 90 vendors, different agencies that all serve seniors in some way, shape, or form. They're all going to have tables with information, giveaways, and all sorts of things. And it'll be a great day of activities and speeches and the free breakfast, of course. So I want everybody to come and join us on Friday, June 14th, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. at Whites of Westport.
And why do you think a senior would benefit from coming to an event like this?
I think there's a lot of certainly scams now that target seniors, and that for that reason alone, I think there's a lot of good information they can get to protect themselves against that type of thing. But also there's going to be agencies there, senior housing, people there from a number of different government agencies like Public Utilities Division, Attorney General's office. So it's pretty much everything all in one place. It's like a one-stop shop for any question that they could possibly have, and maybe even some they haven't even thought of yet. But there's going to be all these agencies in one place for them to come and get all their questions answered and get all the information possible that they can.
Has the DA's office seen any new scam come in, or any particular scam that's been really prevalent lately?
Well, the interesting thing right now, so the IRS scam used to be pretty prevalent. People call and say they're calling from the IRS. Of course, the IRS never calls you if you're in trouble. You'll get a certified letter that you'll have to sign for. But they call, calling saying they're from the IRS. They're going to arrest the person if they don't get money. I think that the Social Security scam now, they're calling from Social Security. That seems to have surpassed that one. And then I think the new wrinkle in a lot of these is they're asking for gift cards. So if somebody is getting a phone call where they're asking for payment to be made through a gift card, that's usually should be a red flag for people.
And if they do feel like they've been scammed in some way, does the DA's office have a number they could call, or?
Sure. Well, the state has centralized all of the intake and reporting for elder abuse, including financial. So the 1-800-922-2275 is the number, the centralized number. You can call anywhere you are in the state, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you call that phone number, they'll take your information and they'll get you over to wherever you are in the state. They'll find the local agency that follows up on those reports. And in this county, in Bristol County, that would be Bristol Elder Services that does the case management of any reports of abuse of an elder, and then those reports come to our office. They can certainly call our office too, and actually if there's ever a case of physical abuse where someone's putting their hands on an elder, pushing, shoving, hitting, we encourage them to call local police, call 911 immediately. But for these types of financial scams, where maybe the money's already been given out, so the damage has already been done, so to speak, and it's going to be a process to maybe try to recover it, we advise them to start with that hotline number, the 1-800-922-2275. Then we'll take it from there.